and once again, welcome back, gamers and players. I'm sorry for cutting off the video last time on Bass, actually, but apparently I was hitting the 30-minute mark, and obviously my video was going to start recording, so I had to start a new one. We're back to, I believe, part 3 of our tutorial. Now we're going to analyze Elliot. So obviously we have only Elliot, Kasumi, and Hayate to evaluate now. Hopefully, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as I know. Elliot is similar to his master Jinfu, except he's more easier to deal with, and he's not that unpredictable compared to his master. So Elliot's best approach from within like 3 steps to 3.5 steps away. That's your good zoning or area for facing off against him. However, Elliot has a few arsenals that have incredible reach and can be threatening. He has a cartwheel kick, which he can zone in about 2.5 steps or 2 steps forward towards you, and he has like a spinning mid-air kick similar to Jen Lee's dragon kick, which has a bit of incredible reach distance, but at the same time, if you're familiar with it, you can punish it before it even hits you, because it has a bit of a less longer frame execution than Jen Lee's dragon kick. That being said, as long as you maintain your 3 steps or 3.5 steps away, you should be fine from getting hit that much, or worrying about getting pressurized by Elliot that much. He's actually seems to be easily fall for like low sweeps or the stun juggle. So that's another plus for you, or favors you when facing off against him in order to shake him off, or he's pressuring you. That's pretty much all I can say about Elliot. Besides that, just try and deal with him now. It's obviously Leifang. We went over her, so we don't have to go over her again. Okay, obviously she's trying to block our 1 PK, so we're going to try to mix it up a bit. Yeah, my winter wine surround, they're so lame. They keep getting us repeats. Like I said previously, to deal with this guy, just play patient a bit, and you'll be fine. You have 60 seconds to deal with him. That should be pretty enough. Because if you're reckless, he can turn the tables on you real quick, and you don't want that to happen. Good box right there. Good box. Alright, here's a new guy that we can analyze. Hayate. Hayate, just like his half-sister Ayane, or step-sister, and Ryu Hayabusa, his friend. Hayate is obviously a ninja, so he excels in agility, aerial zoning, and moves, and quickly zoning in on you because of his speed. So, his habits include aerial kicks, which are usually consists of triple air kicks that he tries to zone in close to you or forward, and the funny combo that consists of an aerial kick and then when it comes down is a sweep followed by an elbow fist as a combo. Very easy to be familiar with if you spend some time with him. Other than that, he likes to abuse his often his ninja travel, zoning in BS that a lot of we have a lot of Hayate players, and people who have faced a lot of Hayates are pretty familiarized with that. He goes into a stance that he's able to travel towards you like with kind of a wind effect. So that's all you have to watch out for pretty much. He's very dangerous up close and close mid-range, and maybe because of his aerial gimmicks, he may be dangerous about close to 3 steps. So your magic number for dealing with Hayate should be similar to his friend Hayabusa, which is 3.5 steps and maybe 3 steps, provided that you take your chance and you think he's not going to abuse his aerial gimmicks on you, which are pretty much the only ones that can reach you from being 3 steps away from him. Otherwise, you're fine and safe from any attack, basically, besides aerial ones. That being said, I mean, like I said, if he gets close to you, try your best to shake him off. And he's often like a person that you can counter mid if he tries to pressurize with his fist strings or his punches. So he's not that hard to deal with if you know what you're doing. So yeah, your magic number again for spacing zoning is pretty much 3 to 3.5 steps away from him, and you should be fine, more or less. That being said, let's try to deal with Hayate and his ninjutsu travel BS. Oh yeah, one more thing. The funny thing is that his ninja travel zoning in with the wind effect is actually funny because there's actually a hitbox. If you execute your move before he stops his animation, and he's able to retaliate or follow up with an attack or try to attack you. So if you get the timing for that zoning or that ninja travel zoning BS he does, he's actually always going to end up traveling to your 1 PK attack, which is funny. That being said, let's get on with it and deal with Hayate if we can. Hitbox right there. Hitbox. Hitbox, and we're done with you. Okay, let me see. Kasumi. I think this will conclude our more or less everyone that we went over with. Kasumi, just like her brother, her brother's a friend Ryu Hayabusa, and her half sister Ayane. Kasumi's obviously a ninja. So, you know, that being said, she excels in aerial moves. She has agility. She has speed, and has good zoning speed to get close to you. So you're probably asking yourself, what is her proper zoning or area that favors you when dealing with her? Was actually very simple. It's actually almost half a distance for her, which is equal to 4 steps or 4.5 steps away from her. You may be asking yourself, whoa, Juri, why such a long distance for her? Well, I'll tell you why. Because from my knowledge, and every time I confronted the AI of Kasumi, especially in higher levels, she likes abusing like mostly her aerial attack arsenals, which actually have a good amount of zoning coverage that she travels forward, obviously, trying to get in close to you to attack you and reach you. But the good thing about it is that if she misses every time with that, you know, when she's about to land, is actually a open hitbox waiting for you to punish. So that's the good thing about it. And also, like a lot of moves that Kasumi has have incredible reach, even if they're like on their ground types. And the funny thing is that they also have zone in priorities towards you, most of them. So even if they're not like area moves, she's pretty much going to travel close enough to be within the reachable distance of your 1PK reaching you. That being explained said, that's all you need to know. Just keep half a distance for her. Her danger zone is obviously being up very close to you because she likes to confuse you and pressure you with her simple fast strikes of ninja and her kicks, and and maybe like random throws like in higher difficulties. But as long as you keep her within half a distance and you just know how to read her aerial moves and her hitbox, they're simple to read once you get the hang of it. You're not gonna get destroyed by her, or she's never ever gonna give you much of a pain to deal with. That being said, let's try to deal with her and keeping your distance or half zone distance away from her, and then we'll deal with her hitboxes. See? Open hitbox right there. Okay, so I guess that pretty much sums up everybody pretty much that we had to go over with. So for now on, without further interruptions, we're gonna just try to do a bit of progress of survival mode and see if we can get good amount of numbers for going through survival mode and seeing how exactly I deal with every opponent and pretty much applying everything I have said and stated up to this point in the tutorial mode. So just sit back and pay attention to how I play to get an idea of how to apply every single method I have tried to lay down and teach you through this tutorial mode. And hopefully you'll succeed in survival mode just like me and learn how to deal with every opponent that comes face to face with you, and it won't cause you any more problems that much. Of course, if you're still beginner survival, you're always gonna get a bit nervous, which is fine. It's okay. Everybody gets nervous the first time, but eventually you'll pick up experience, and then you will no longer fear survival that much. Okay, obviously she's too close to us, so we're gonna try to shake her off. Open hitbox right there. Hitbox right there. Hitbox right there. Side step. Hitbox. We're going to try to shake her off instead, and then we'll succeed. Oh wow. Hitbox right there. Easy to deal with. See, have 3 steps away from him. Let's try to shake her off. And we did. Hitbox right there. Oh. He's done. See hitbox. Hitbox right there. And this is Kokoro again. You don't have to hard to deal with. Okay, obviously she's being too close to us, so we want to keep her away. Done. See? And also, as you can see, counters also have a hitbox recovery frame. So if they try to counter you, don't worry about it. Just learn how to hold a bit longer your charge attack, and then you'll eventually won't worry about counters that much if you see the counter animation from your AI, and you'll punish it because the hitbox recovery frame of the enemy is taking over and therefore denying their counter further. Welcome back, gamers and their light players, and fighting game fans. This is probably going to be the final tutorial part. It's going to be tutorial mode part 4. I'm using the Leifang on Ceramo. This is pretty much just going to be me trying to get my 100 wins from 50 defeats onward, using the method that I have pretty much explained up to this point. And you're going to be seeing me applying to it. So let's get started right now. Hitbox right there. Hitbox. Hitbox right there. And good zoning, right? Hitbox. Oh wow. And he's done. More trap. Alright, she's too close to us, so we're gonna try to shake her off now. And it worked, low sweep. And we're done with her. Alright, now we're gonna mix it up a bit. And we did it. Hitbox. Hitbox right there. Hitbox right there. hitbox. Hitbox right there. See, she's kind of easy to tell me. I'm gonna hit box if it misses. You watch out for her sweep, that's why you gotta keep your distance a bit. Open hitbox right there. Try to go for a low sweep, and we're done with her. It's a mid counter. Very easy. Very easy, see? Alright, you take a small break, to catch your breath, because, for beginners, for me, I don't really need it, but for beginners, it's essential to take a break when you're like in your 90s at least, and, take a break, relax, calm your nerves a bit if you want. And that's how you do it, pretty much, on your first few times when you're kind of scared or nervous of not being able to do it. That's what you have to do. Pretty much you're almost there, only about 9 more wins and we're done. What? No, yo trato, ya voy. She's so easy to attack and deal with. So about knowing your safety zone and their open hitbox is pretty much it, as you can see. If you can master that, you'll be able to crush everyone with Leifang. She's dead, look. Well, as you can see, there you go, 100 wins, players and their life players. This is proof that if you apply my guide and you pay attention to what I did and what I teach to you in this tutorial, you will get your 100 wins eventually. And surround mode will reprove no problem at all for players who use my method and they stick to what I said and they study exactly everything you need to learn and master in order to get through survival mode with Leifang. If you can do champ on 100 wins and get through it, you can pretty much tackle legend by yourself. Learn how to sidestep, master all that, learn how to read hitboxes, recovery frames, learn what type of charge attack you should unleash, if it should be a fast one, a kind of a small charge or mid-charge one, and so and so. I honestly hope this has been a very helpful tutorial that I put time and effort to make for you players to help you on survival. Those of you who still want to give a crack at it and doing it by yourself and are still struggling and torturing yourself on doing survival mode. It's been a pleasure of me working on this little project that hopefully it'll finally get through a lot of players who seem to have problems with Lisa or off of 152 and they want to try my method of Leifang in survival mode. I would like to dedicate this tutorial mode and obviously this last part of my 100 wins to a special girl and a friend of mine on PS3trophies.org who supports me and my survival madness or obsession that I have done of doing it on 6 accounts already, with a total of 24 100 wins victories already on my record book. She goes by the name of the username Emalia the Sage, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Emalia the Sage. This is for you and dedicated to this tutorial on my 100 win victory. And as you can see, my lovely Leifang with her bunny suit is smiling with her 100 wins finally. Anyway, honestly, once again, I sincerely hope that my tutorial will help you indeed and finally gain you confidence to do it with Leifang. Like I said, I mean, Leifang is pretty much a survival goddess in the right hands of a skilled player in knowledge, if like myself. So she's just too damn good, pretty much, in survival. She can pretty much deal with a lot of stuff that Lisa probably would struggle. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's pretty much it. Once again, hopefully my tutorial is a big help to all you viewers who are watching. This is... Oh, by the way, if you guys or girls or players want to read my guide written in that format, you can become a member and go to the web address of ps3trophies.org and then go to the Dead or Alive 5 fighting game section, and then try to look up for my username Juri Han 7, and then you can look for something called my Leifang survival guide, and that's my written guide right there. Everything I posted in this tutorial, obviously gameplay footage. Besides that, that's all you have to do. If you have any questions, you can also post there, and I'll be glad to answer whenever I have time and I'm in the website forums. Well, that's pretty much it. This has been a pleasure doing this project, and this is Juri Han 7 from ps3trophies.org signing out. I hope you enjoy my tutorial, and good luck to all you players who try to stick with my method and attempt it. I pretty much have nailed everything you need to know and everything you should master to make Leifang a survival beast to reckon with. Anyway, good luck again, and this is Juri Han 7 once again, signing out.